Riot police stand strong in Ankara as this demonstrator tries to make his point. Hundreds of demonstrators took to the streets a day after violent clashes took place on the first anniversary of anti-government protests. Police used tear gas and water cannon. Around 500 people gather to remember 26-year-old Etham Sarsuluk, who was one of the 8 people killed in last year's clashes. Here his mother lays a carnation on the site of where her son died. So what sparked the wave of demonstrations and civil unrest which took place throughout Turkey in May of last year? Well, initially it started with a small group of protesters who were staging a sit-in at Istanbul's Gezi Park. They wanted to stop an urban development plan from going ahead. However, they were violently removed by police, and when people saw how it was handled, they were outraged and decided to protest themselves against the government. Social media played a huge part in gathering support, and 3.5 million of Turkey's 80 million population are estimated to have taken part in demonstrations across Turkey. 11 protesters were killed and more than 8,000 protesters and security officials were injured. Saturday's demonstrations in Istanbul ended in violent clashes, with a number of protesters being detained. The Council of Europe's Commissioner for Human Rights has condemned the police action as excessive. However, Turkey's Prime Minister, Mr. Erdogan, says terrorists are to blame for these protests and are trying to attack Turkish unity and the economy. Ciara Reardon, BBC News.